Yeah, you're silly. What's happening, everybody? It is Emmara, Goddess of Blunder, and I have a day off. What the fuck? That's pretty exciting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something I want to do, which is, yeah, I'm gonna do some painting because I like to paint, and I only get to do it a little bit each day, and I usually don't actually get to sit down and do it and enjoy myself. So, and then I was like, well, I may as well stream, right? I guess I should make a post as well, because yeah, kind of impromptu streams. I have a terrible scheduling issues right now, so it's a pain for me to know when I'm actually going to get to play Magic and things. So scheduling on other people's streams is so much easier. Anyway, I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, and I also do so many other things. So we're going to be painting some minis. I'm doing some Night Lords right now, preparing myself for my 4th army of chaos, the Emperor's Children that are coming at some point. I think soon. I don't know. I think that's a thing. Let me just get this post up, and then we will start painting. Hopefully we can get some done. Or at least, we're only doing one color, so I guess we're not going to finish anything, but this is what our final hope is, that we'll get at least a good portion of like all the intricate ornate armor pieces that the Night Lords have on them. These are all Night Lord warp talons and raptors, I do believe. I do believe that's what they're called in the Chaos Army. So I did them all in Night Lord stuff. I had Night Lord helmets and I had Night Lord shoulder pads and stuff, so I changed out some of the pieces from the box set that came out. I love the Night Lords. I'm doing a Chaos Undivided army, and it's basically going to be everybody from everywhere, so, and all the Chaos Gods combining each other together so they can destroy Terra, because fuck the God Emperor. Except for when I'm playing on the other side, which is like, fuck chaos. Let's see, painting minis and chatting, because that's what we do here. That's all I'm good for. Dun, 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 dun. Come say hi. Off I go. That should be good. I hate making posts. I forget to all the time. That was a very boring little me not talking. I had to use all my brain power to write that. Yes. There we go. Words are hard. I'm gonna put music on so I can listen to music, because I don't get to listen to music very often. At least my music. I don't get to listen to my music. We'll see how confused my brain gets and I start talking nonsense. If I start talking the song, I apologize. I have so many Pokemon cards to go through. You like Pokemon? I'll sell you my Pokemon cards. I really don't want to go through them all. You can just make up an amount. I can tell you that there's probably a lot of awesome stuff. Okay, let me bring up my chat so I can see that, and then we're going to do some painting. We're going to get there eventually, right? Oh, my chat is right there. I'm a dum-dum. I want to attach this. This is not big enough. No, I don't want it there. Stop it. Stop your nonsense. Do as I says. Okay, there we go. Shitty chat, you are up. I can see things. I gotta get my sticker thing all fixed. I have a lot of stuff that I need to actually get set up on here that I've messed up. I did miss a spot on my Chaos Lord here. He's pretty cool. I love the freaking claws. Like, the Night Lords are pretty fucking cool. Cool in a morbid, horrible way, I guess. Who doesn't love morbid, cruel things? The Night Lords all are basically terror killers. They use terror tactics by, like, doing horrific things to scare the other army. Oh, we missed a couple spots. I knew I was probably going to miss spots. I was trying to hurry before dinner last night. I left this open the other day, which was pretty shitty. Damn it. Okay, I need to see where my camera is. This is like the easiest spot for me just because I can rest my hands. So I shake a lot, so that unfortunately has ruined my painting skills. So I have to improvise sometimes. Or just not paint, which kind of sucks. Don't get old, don't get diseases. Good luck. Welcome to Earth. I hope you survive the experience. So it has been a little while since I've actually got to do this in stream. Last week we did some arena. I was gonna do arena this morning, but I was like, I do arena when I feel like playing Magic, and I gotta play Magic for like 5 or 6 hours later on tonight, so I was like, do I really want to play arena for a couple hours too? No, not really. So I think I have a name for this guy. I gotta go see if I can find any other names that leap out at me, or words that leap out at me is usually what happens. I'm gonna make a unique, cool name. Seeing as he's the leader of our Night Lords, he's gotta have a cool name. I guess he's not the leader, because we do have a Demon Prince too. He's kind of our leader, I guess. Yeah. I have a demon. Well, I have 2 Demon Princes right now, but I'm getting one for each of my groups. So each of my armies will have their own Demon Prince leading them, even though they're all combined together. Did we miss that spot too? Oh my god. I knew we missed spots. I need a better lamp. And the list of things that I need at some point. I need to find my freaking Apple Pencil, because I haven't been able to work on anything that I wanted to the last 2 weeks. And I tried to do it with just a normal pencil, which is just not fun. And then I have to scan it to do... Oh my gosh, we did miss a lot of spots. I keep catching things that I missed in different angles. I'm like, oh, yeah. If I can see it, I will paint it. If not, whatever. If there's spots that I know people will never see, I'm just like, whatever. Unless I know it's there and it's gonna bother me. Get all feisty and like, I've definitely woken up in the middle of the night and like, I gotta fix this. If I left something like the day before or night before, I'm like, I better go and fix this. Like, this is gonna bother me. Okay, I think I got most of the spots. I thought I missed and then every once in a while I see like a spot and I'm like, oh yeah, I probably missed the other side, huh? It's like, I don't remember painting that. So I made their claws, or at least their lightning blades, claws, red and then gold around even though I'm going to have to go back and fix a lot of these spots, which I knew it was going to happen. This is just the first pass through everything, so I get kind of sloppy sometimes, and I'm like, whatever, I'm going to have to fix this anyway. I guess, whatever. Like, this is a problem for future Emmara, which I say a lot, and I fuck future Emmara a lot. That bitch gets screwed. I might be her worst enemy. Oh, I know I'm her worst enemy. I'm always screwing her over. I might actually... I don't know what else I'm doing today. I know we do have a stream at 6 o'clock with Mr. Tom, our bestie. Unless he cancels on us, and we should only punch him in the junk. He doesn't like it when I punch him in the junk. I only did it once. I surprised him. Illogical, crazy me was not fun to deal with. Bipolar me. I was a bipolar bear, and I was more insane than I am now. Sometimes I cannot control myself, but we've been pretty good for a little while now. I say, knock on Night Lord. Knock on Night Lord. So I think we got most of him. I thought we had him finished, so so much for that. Alright, there's one more spot. Let me get this tube that's ripped open. Hey yo, what's up? Welcome, Sue. You should donate to the Emmara fund of I need to buy more miniatures. I love you, Mommy. But there are some pretty cool guys coming out here soon. The Emperor's Children. Ugh, I want them so badly. They were one of my old armies, and they're getting new models. The new models are so good looking. So sexy. They make me happy. Yeah. I am taking some time for myself. I do not have to go do anything today, so besides stream, so I just have to get things ready for Tom, and then I am just, well, I gotta go help Heather with her office area. Actually, you know what? It was gonna be really funny. You need to refill your coffers and then send them to me. Yeah. I'm going to shut off the electricity and let Heather mess with the electricity. So that's exciting for everybody. I'm terrified. So when I get off of here, I'm going to shut off power to my house, hopefully. And then Heather is going to take out stuff out of the walls and do things. So, yeah. Well, welcome to my life. Can't afford for professionals, so watch a YouTube video. As one does. Whatever, something's gonna kill me at some point. Who knows what, but something. I mean, I can make some guesses. I probably know what's gonna kill me. Those are ripped open too? Come on. I don't want to paint this guy anymore. I want to work on somebody else. Get somebody else closer to being finished. It seems like I missed like a bazillion little spots. And then I keep finding another spot every time I turn him. And I'm like, I missed this spot too? I mean, I gotta still put shading stuff on them. I'm gonna run out of paint. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running out of supplies. I lost my Apple Pencil, so I haven't been able to work on anything. Then I keep running out of paints for certain colors on my guys, and then I don't know. Just whiny. I mean, there's much worse things that I have dealing with, but I'm more worried about the paint situations and my supply situation. Heather mentioned the electricity and asked questions, and then, I will try to help as much as I can, and we'll see what happens. The unfortunate thing is I have to shut all the electricity off because this power box is eventually probably what burns down the house and kills everybody. It's not good. The electricity in this house was like put in here when electricity was invented. I don't know. These like cords and things are like scary looking. Yay, Mr. Nightlord. Yeah, they have red helmets, and then they got the red gloves. And the fingers are on the normal guys that don't have lightning claws are all red too, which has something to do. She is going to pull the circuit box out of the wall because it's cracked in half and is exposed. There's like 3 of them upstairs that are like that, and she is moving into the office upstairs, or moving her office upstairs into the room that's up there, and she needs the power sockets up there, and she's afraid of them being cracked open, so she is putting new ones in. Hey, that's me. So I found something over here. I was like, oh, I know this. Okay, let's work on somebody else. We'll do this guy, I guess. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So she's taking off the plate off the front and then taking the box out and then putting a new box in. No, not the power breaker box. I mean, that's something that's gonna happen eventually, but it'll probably be me that does that. It needs to be changed. I mean, it is terrifying. I don't know what is attached to what. You shut certain breakers off, and then they're still on somewhere else. But then you shut off some other breaker, and it shuts off everything off. I don't know. It's nonsense and terrifying. And like everything, all the wires are all frayed and exposed, and I'm just like, well, don't really know what to do about that. Oh, I guess I should actually paint on the screen. These guys have so many little ornate things on them that make them such a pain in the ass to paint. So you paint really lightly so you can get the parts that are sticking up without getting the other parts around them. But it takes forever to paint these guys because of all this stuff. Like, I feel like Chaos guys are like if you're had different levels of difficulty painting, it would be like Space Marines would be the easiest. They're just, at least generic Space Marines are the easiest. They don't really have a lot going on. I mean, you're basically just doing the same thing over and over again, and you can just paint them really fast. But that's not completely true. I have seen Space Marines with crazy ass armors and things that people have painted, so it's, god damn it. I literally just was not thinking about what I was doing. That That did not work out well for me at all. Is she doing it today? Yes, she is doing it today. Because it is like the only day that we have off this week. I think she works at the bank tomorrow, and then we have to go do other stuff, and then we work all weekend, and then we're trying to get that office area done so she can move all this stuff that's down here upstairs so it's not so messy down here, so I can finally finish the living room. I've been trying to get all this stuff done in between doing all this other stuff. But I pass out a lot, so that's always fun. Just me sitting there and I'm like, yep, I'm going down. What time? Whenever she gets back with this person's child. She went to go drop off some kid at school. So, or whenever I get off of here, I guess, is when, because I have to shut off the electricity, so when I get off of here, when my stream is over, I can probably hold her off for a little while. I mean, she's going to be angry at me for asking for help, is what's going to happen. But I also don't like asking for help, so I'm bad at that. This paintbrush sucks. I've had to throw away so many paintbrushes because I don't take care of them. I'm awful at taking care of paintbrushes. Am I even painting on the screen? No, I'm not. That's the other problem. I'm not used to painting and streaming. I've only done it like 2 or 3 times, and so I'm still trying to get used to where the camera is and what I'm doing. Oh my god, these things take forever to paint. The worst thing is, this is only the first pass, so it's like I'm going to have to go paint them again. And it's usually just cleaning up all the mess that we made. You know what? I don't... Hey, Heather, are you here? Okay, she's not here yet, I'm assuming. I have my headphones in, so I can't hear anything else. Somebody could just come in and murder me if they wanted to. Well, I would probably catch them right here, because they can only get to me through that one little spot here. I don't know why. It's a challenge. Challenging somebody. This would be the only place that I would be very violent if somebody came into my house without my permission. My house is my domain. My happy place. Did we just freaking... Oh yeah, we did. We suck. This is my happy place. This is where my babies are. I love my babies. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so much painting. All these fur that I freaking primed. I gotta get this all off of here. Yeah, she will not ask for help for anything. I will be in the room next to her, ask her if she needs help, or tell her if she needs help to come ask for me, and she will not. I usually just catch things, and then I'm like, oh, do you need help? As I'm walking by or whatever. Which I get. I don't ask for help either, so... I have done so many stupid things in the past couple of weeks. That's why my body is dying on me, because I will not ask for help. We both yell at each other all the time. like, why didn't you just ask for help for that? I'm like, because I didn't want to bother you. That's why I usually just suffer. That's the way to do things. Like, I see people ask for help all the time, and I'm just like, yeah. Well, just take and be miserable. Oh my god, these wings take forever to freaking paint. I'm sure we're missing spots. 45 minutes. Oh, that means I gotta get off of here in 45 minutes, I guess. Guess I should paint faster. This is probably the only time I get to paint today. I just want to finish my goddamn armies someday. Yes, it is. I love this song. I gotta favorite this. Not a 30-minute drive. Oh my god, 30 minutes? That's nonsense. It's like 15 minutes to get to your house. And that's if driving slowly. Let's see here. $20 off Mario games. That's not what I was looking for. I wanted to favorite this song. I haven't heard this song in such a long time. Old people. Are you the old people that hold me up? And I'm like, it's 35. Go 35, goddammit. Quit meandering. I don't have time for your meandering. No. I don't actually. If somebody is going slow, I always leave at least 2 car links anyway, because I don't trust people because they're dumb. And science tells me that I need at least a couple car links so I don't go into your car. As much as I would like to go into another car, I don't want to go into another car. Does not look like fun. Car crashes do not look like something I would enjoy. I mean, unfortunately, I have plugs in my room, my other bedroom, that need to be changed out, but I don't think they can actually be gotten to right now. Because my room is a disaster. It is effing horrible. There's so much stuff I need to sell. But I also got to figure out what I'm keeping. Do I want to keep my Legos? I don't know. Unless Hobbs wants my Legos, and I'll trade them for magic cards. I do like it when the rain washes my car for me. That does make me happy. That is what the rain should do all the time. The Night Lords are so freaking cool. Oh, fine. You got more important things to do? You know you could always just keep it on. You don't have to talk to me. I still get credit for things. Nobody comes and watches me. I mean, I wouldn't want to watch this either. I love you. Have a good day. Dad can just come in. Don't knock on the door. I won't hear you. Just telling you. Don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. But I literally cannot hear anything in this room. Like, if somebody's on the porch, it just is silence. Which is great, because I don't like sound or people outside. I really like this song. It has good guitar riffs. I should have done the gold first, and that would have been the smart thing to do. But you know what? Not here. I think this was from Mark Hoppus's other band that he did for a little while when him and Captain Crazy weren't getting along. I don't remember what's is Mark Hoppus. What is the other one's name? Not the drummer. I can't remember. He's an interesting fellow. Blink-182 I used to listen to a lot. I used to listen to a lot of this emo music. Emo pop punk. Did not mean to get that gold. Whatever, we'll fix it later. Just having more colors on makes it look better at this point. I don't know. My Emperor's Children I'm excited about painting. Doing black and pinks. I did pinks on my last Emperor's Children years ago. I used to have a bunch of Forge World Emperor's Children stuff. And then I also had a couple Land Raiders. And then I think I had the original Noise Marines. But I only had like one group of them because I didn't like the molds on them. Was not a fan of them, but I really like them. So I had to have a unit of them for my Emperor's Children. I tried to do a Chaos Undivided Army way back when, but I was getting out of Warhammer at that point in time because we had stopped playing and I just didn't have time, and then we started playing something else at the time. But painting minis and building minis has always been something that it's relaxing to me. I don't have to think. So let's shake this up before it gets too goopy. I love Warhammer. I love the aesthetic of it. It's a horrible place to live. Nobody wants to live in Warhammer land, but it is a fun place to visit every once in a while. It's terrible that I would rather visit the Warhammer universe than travel most of the country that I live in. At least I know everything wants to kill me there. I can't figure out what 50% of people want to kill me here. That was negative. I'm sorry, everyone. Everything sucks. I try not to get into it too much, but yeah. I deal with a lot of crap. And it makes me sad. I just try to stay positive about it. Try not to be bad back. It's not going to do any good to be like everybody else as being bad. Not nice. Unless you're being mean to somebody else, in which then I get pretty nasty. I don't care what you do to me. Whatever, ask me. I'll just smile and laugh at you, which is what happens. And then they just get angrier at me. Which I guess that's a problem. If you ever just want to make somebody who's being mean to you angry, just be nice to them. Usually, or flirt with them. That's back in the day, if you sent me hate messages and things, I would start flirting with you and send you inappropriate pictures. I was like, oh, you wanna play this game? Let's play this game, but let's play it the other direction. I'll send you stuff that your girlfriend will not appreciate, or well, let's be serious. I probably don't have a girlfriend. Or any kind of friend. I'm so mean. Ooh. I'm so feisty. Oh man, Marvel's Daredevil is magnificent. I'm hearing a commercial right now on my headphones. I love Daredevil. Daredevil is one of my favorite heroes. Some of my favorite stories and arcs and things were from Daredevil comic books, and I love the TV show. Charlie Cox is awesome as Daredevil. Fucking Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin was wonderful. He's so fucking awesome as Kingpin. Ugh, and the fight scenes. The freaking fight scene with Bullseye. Ugh, so good. I've been waiting for a Bullseye Daredevil, a proper Bullseye Daredevil fight. So, yeah. Was pretty cool. Also sad and a lot to take in, but it's funny because the story writers are just like, I'm gonna move, we'll just do something different to this character that happened to this character instead of this character. They're like, creative. Hi, Barbie. This is Barbie's butt. No, Barbie! Don't steal Warhammer, guys. What is your problem? This is your office. Don't ruin Warhammer, guys. Get out of here, you poophead. She is such a troublemaker. I yell at her a lot. She's just, but I guess we did just find 2 spots we missed, so thank you, Barbie. Yeah, my dad used to read Daredevil. That's how I got into Daredevil. And then I took all of his comic books. He yells at me all the time about it. I don't know what he plans on doing with them. He always asks me to get them back, and I'm like, they're somewhere in my giant, monstrous collection. And I was like, when I get there, you can have them back. He probably just wants to sell them. That's what I imagine is happening. Yeah, I love that they have fucking claws on their feet. I wish I had claws on my feet. I wish I had claws just in general. There's a lot of things I wish that I had. Like a tail. Oh my god, if I had a tail, I would get nothing done. I don't know what I'm doing with my tail that I'm getting nothing done, but I would swoosh it around all over and it would be pretty cool. And people are like, look at that bitch and her sweet ass tail. I would want a tail like Shaggy. Shaggy has the best tail. Oh my god, his tail is so fluffy and poofy. So cool. He has the coolest tail. Of course, I'm pretty obsessed with that cat, so maybe he's not as cool as I think he is. I might just be obsessed with him. He's such a cool cat. He talks, he's super nice. Like, if you wanted to introduce somebody to cats and you wanted them to like cats, you would introduce them to Shaggy. And they would be like, wow, cats are not so bad. And then they would meet another cat and be like, "Ah, God, this cat is horrible. This isn't no Shaggy." No. There is but one Shaggy. And he is Shagtastical. I need a better light in here. Oh my God. This light is awful. Just wipe my paint on my clothes. I don't care. Eventually you get to a point where you just don't care anymore. And that is the point I am at. Paint on my clothes? Whatever. Man, I haven't heard a lot of these songs in a long time. Still gotta do... We didn't do Midnight Blue on these guys. I wanted to do them almost in the same colors, but I wanted to, instead we did use the Fang, which is actually a Space Wolf color, but it looks really cool. I wanted them to have like a shade that kind of just blends in camouflage wise still, even though they've got all this gold on them. They flash down. It's like a flash of lightning. And then they kill everybody. Actually, they're more likely to skin everybody alive and leave them all over the place to scare everybody to death. Man, I love Alkaline Trio. That's what we're listening to right now. I've seen Alkaline Trio a couple times. They're one of my favorite bands. They basically were my 20s. And all the okay, how do people get these stupid earbuds to stay in their ears? Are my ears just defective? I just assume my ears are defective. Oh man, I don't know if this is gold all the way around. I don't want to make its whole entire crotch gold. What are you doing, you weird little cats? I love you. I have a cat tower behind my computer monitor. There's usually a cat back there. There's a little Barbie. My little Barbie. Barbie pretty much lives in the office. She's always stealing dice. She loves playing with dice. She's usually in here causing some kind of commotion in the ocean here. She's fucking with something back there right now. The other day she shut off the computer before I started my stream. I was like, I had set everything up. We were all getting ready to play. And right before we went live, I had to rush back on. Like, sorry everybody. Just trying to make everything difficult on us. Don't have enough streaming issues. Cats turning off everything. Problem with when I'm painting really fast, I do a lot of really sloppy painting that I'm gonna have to fix later. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, yeah, fuck that up. I have to deal with that later. Try fucking that up. Most of the time, it's not messing things up so much as I just forget to paint things. Like I usually, I have the problem that I jump around a lot just so that I can throw colors places. I'm like, ooh, colors, yay! Like maybe we should put the colors where they actually go and finish them, but then I don't. Fun. Man. You know, the only commercials I hear are usually commercials on Pandora. and then I get them stuck in my head. Like, I don't have TV. I haven't had TV in like a decade. I mean, I've had all my apps and things, but that almost did not work out well. I didn't paint the insides of these because I was like, it's like I'm gonna screw this up anyway, so sometimes I know there's places I'm gonna screw up and I'm like, this place that I'm about to paint is gonna get screwed up later. We'll just not paint the inside because we're gonna have to do it again if we do. I've gotten so used to painting Warhammer guys over like 2 decades that I'm like, yeah, this is gonna get fucked up. let's just like not even deal with it. I'm at least doing all these guys as claws. I do have to shut the power off here, so at some point. So I will not be able to stream. I'll probably still paint if I'm not doing anything else, depending if I'm helping. Get some of these sockets changed over. When we moved into the house, they were already cracked, and I still haven't fixed them. I think we fixed like 2 or 3 of them. There's just so much to do. I just never have enough time. I remember first to last. First to last caused Skrillex to happen. So, sorry about that, everybody. Don't interrupt my music with phone calls. I don't want to talk to people. How dare you try to call me? Do people talk on the telephone? I know I've done it before. I don't do it anymore. Unless somebody really wants to talk on the phone to me. That's how they talk, then fine, I'll talk on the phone. But my biggest problem with talking on the phone is that a lot of times I just get into my own little world and just don't listen. And I don't mean to. Again, there's just issues I have with listening and paying attention to things. I don't mean to do it. I just am like, ooh, something else is going on. I'm going to pay attention to that. That's crazy, the amount of advertisements I get on here of them trying to get me to join the military. I'm like, these targeted ads don't know me, apparently. We haven't gotten used to me. Also, anybody who joins the military right now, there's only a couple of things I have to think about you. Go commit crimes or something. I'll have more. I'll trust you more then. I would trust this warp talon more. I would not trust a warp talon. Somebody just come in my house. Is somebody here? That's me asking a question that's not on the stream.
Oh, you're not on the stream?
Oh, I am on the stream, but I'm asking you a question not on the stream.
Sorry, what is the question?
Oh, I was just asking if you were here.
I answered that question.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Well, so I couldn't hear you continue to ask the question.
We should just come on here and fight. Or bicker. We're good at that. We think we're funny. Other people, I think, don't think we're funny. Or they don't know whether or not we're just being funny with each other. I do need you to come in here for a minute, though. Because because I do have to talk to you for a second. My super professional stream I got going on here. When you are free, please come in here. God damn it, I really love you, brand new, and you make me sad because I don't know whatever happened with all that. There was a lot of shady stuff going on, which makes some songs feel pretty creepy if everything is true. Another one of those. How do you separate the artist from the art? Can you separate the artist from the art? I can, but some people can't. I don't want people to think less of me because I'm listening to something that is from a person who might have done bad things. Depending on what those bad things are, too. These clouds are so cool looking. Did you ever hear me that I needed you to come in here? I think she just left. Fine. I'll just let you be surprised. Okay, maybe if I turn them this way, they'll stay in my ears. That's stupid. Maybe they won't stay in my ears. Are my ears deformed? What's happening here? I don't understand earbuds. Nor do my ears understand earbuds. Barbie's back here just playing with dice that she's thrown on the floor. Or she got new dice that she threw on the floor, I don't know. She might have got some new ones. She is so silly. She is the most troubling makingest cat I have in this house. I put up with a lot of shit from her. And I just let her do it. She had a rough life, I assume. She was one of my street cats. I don't think she was on the street a super long time, but she got beaten up at some point. And she had little scratches on her nose and her face. She still gets beaten up here. I don't know why my other cats don't like her. Oh my god, did I leave a giant chunk on this? Hey, are you still here? I do need to talk to you. Lando, hi. 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 He's so cute. Lando is so cute. Whee. Oh my god, there's a lot of dice under here, Barbie. Oh my god, I didn't see how many dice were under here. What are you doing? That's a lot of dice, baby girl. like, she can't just play with one dice. She has to play with all the dice.
Can I have that little Buffalo Bill speaker, please?
What?
Can I have that
Oh, the speaker?
please? Thank you.
Oop, I changed the song. Oops. Sometimes I get very sloppy cutting off pieces of my models when I'm building them. Get in a hurry, and then there's cut. Look at that. See how much more we can finish before I gotta shut this all off. I really do need to have better lighting for this model painting over here. I'm going to start doing streams of me doing this just to make sure I get my painting done each week, so we can finish these armies. Not that it really matters, it's just me so that I can sit there and stare at them and be like, these are pretty cool, because I don't have friends to play Warhammer. I barely have friends to play Magic with here, so it's... I got Tom, that's the only person I play Magic with in the real world here. And that is why we play Magic online. We should not have done the red before we did this. We got sloppy. That's okay, because we'll do the we'll do the oil, it'll go in, and then we'll have to go back over the reds anyway to make them pop, so it's fine. I paint differently than professional people probably would tell you to. Don't do the things I do. It's just stuff that I've done for years, and I know it works, so it looks like shit until I'm finished. But that's what happens, right? Did we get most of the claws done? Question mark? Oh, there's another spot we missed. That's great. That's okay. We're going to be doing blood effects on here. At least we're going to try to. That look really, really cool. I have never done them before, so it should be interesting to try. But we'll just use the blood effects over top of things that I fucked up. That's like the easiest way to do things. Did we miss? The worst thing is that the spots that I miss, because I primed them in black, a lot of times the black just looks like shading with the shitty lights that I have, and I don't see that I didn't actually paint it. It's just because I'm like, oh, this, I already shaded this, and no, you just own shitty lights and don't have. That is how we miss a lot of spots. Or we get paint into spots that aren't supposed to have paint, which is also a thing we do. But what you gonna do? Fix it later. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I did enjoy the new Sum 41 CD. Not terrible, I say. Oh, this is not the guy we were working the wings and stuff. What are we doing? We're just putting paint places. Who knows? It's less things we have to paint later, right? If we just paint random places. No, what happens is I get lost and then I miss a bunch of other spots. It's okay. We're at least getting paint on the guys so they look a little bit more finished. so much dry brushing and stuff. I have a whole bunch of guys that I need to actually do a bunch of extra stuff on. They're already finished, at least the first pass, so now I just need to do the details and go back over and fix them. I don't know. I probably have enough to do these guys to do this for the rest of my living time. And never finish them, and then somebody's just gonna throw them away afterwards. Who cares about the hundreds of hours you took to do this? That's the fun thing about life. Nothing matters. 0 things you do matter. Well, I am negative. Yeah, I got really sloppy here. These guys look so fucking cool. I was so excited when the Night Lords actually got new models. Like, so many of them, and the Emperor's Children are getting new models too. Like, so many things that I used to play, and that I'm like, I have all these memories, and it makes me happy. Like, getting new models from my old armies. What are we doing here? We're just putting paint in places we shouldn't. Get that out of there, you weirdo. Okay, we got really sloppy. I don't think this is even the paintbrush we were using. What is happening here? I don't know what's happening. Dumb. Okay. Claws, claws, claws. Just wanted to finish the claws so I could go to the next guy and try to finish his claws. Oh, I gotta finish Mohana too. I was watching it yesterday, but I had a stream. I thought I had enough time to finish it, but I did not. I don't know. I wasn't very excited about it, so also I'm just like not in a rush to get back to it. I don't know. Both that and Frozen 2, I was like, I don't really need sequels to either of these movies. But they're not made for me, so... But I love my Disney movies. I do enjoy my Disney movies. Okay, we're gonna use a different paintbrush after this. This is just not great. I always like it that these commercials are like, don't use this thing if you're allergic to it. How are you supposed to know if you're allergic to it until you use it? I imagine that's something you have to find out. That is not just, okay, I might be allergic to this random thing I've never taken before. It's so weird to me. The world doesn't make any sense to me. This guy did not have claws. I think he still hasn't finished either. This was for my kill team without fly things. I was trying to get them mostly. They were also going to be in Night Lord colors. They're not true Night Lords. They haven't gotten their wings yet. I forgot what I was going to name. I have names for all my kill teams and for each of my guys. I'm dumb. I'm a nerd. I want to do pictures and do like an army or fight against my other army. Which I plan on doing, but it's going to be me just playing against myself probably. Because life life is lonely. I have so many hobbies, and I just want to play them all and do things with them all, but I can't make Tom play another game. I mean, I could make Tom play another game, but I don't think that's a good idea for him. I've already ruined his life with Magic. I don't need to ruin his life more with Warhammer. Okay, I gotta quit slopping so much paint on my paintbrush. With my foot on your neck now. Most of their armor, I think I'm still doing in black. I'm not going to do the midnight like I'm doing with the other Night Lords. The coloring of my army is how I rank them. Like my World Eaters have different color shades of reds. They get shinier. Hey, Ben! Thanks for coming and saying hi. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day at work. Sorry, I hadn't looked up in such a long time. I keep slopping too much paint on this brush. I gotta quit. Okay, I'm getting way too sloppy. I was like trying to finish as much as I could before I had to shut this off. But instead we're just making more mess for future Emmara, which is not great. Oh, I have to get off here because Bucky is going crazy. I don't know why we didn't put Bucky away. My pupper dog is not behaving. So, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I will be going. That is the end of my painting. I will see you later. And, yeah, have a good day, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I'll be back with Tom.